It's right again. Very good. It's right. Okay, so.
It's the same one as before.
I know, but sometimes that's going to happen, right? I like that you're being flexible about it. So, we have to think about what other people need, right? And that maybe Dad needs her to go to bed right now so that she's not going to be grumpy tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, in a situation like this, what do you think? We know what she's thinking. What's Mom thinking?
Mom is thinking she's just not very being good.
Yeah, she probably is like, I wish Rayla would just go to bed nicely some night. Mm-hmm. Why do we always have to have a fight about this? Mm-hmm. What do you think Dad's thinking?
Dad would think, come on.
Come on. Okay, what about here? We already know what she's thinking, right?
Yeah.
What do you think Dad's thinking about her?
Wow, she's being good.
Yeah. I love that she's obeying, right? So he's having thoughts about her. He's having good thoughts about her. Here he's having bad thoughts about her. Right? Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm going to give you 2 more examples, all right? Let's see. You like to hang out in the same part of, oh no, let's do just a different one. Let's say someone asks you to try a new food.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
So let's say you're at Grandma's house and she makes a different food for you. And you've never had it before and it looks kind of disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of those is a good match for that? You're doing such a good job with this. Nicely done. That one, right. So sometimes things happen in a different way than we're used to. And what would be a flexible response to that if Grandma made something that was kind of different and you thought it looked disgusting? Mm-hmm. What's a flexible thing to say?
That always happens.
Does it happen? Yeah. So what do you usually say?
I just need to tell you something. I'm a little picky.
You're a little picky. Okay, so you know what? That doesn't surprise me. But if you're a flexible thinker, what would a flexible thinker say?
I'll try it. Anyway, even though it doesn't look that good.
Okay, so what about an inflexible thinker? What are they going to say?
I'm not eating that. That looks gross.
Okay, so which one are you? Are you the flexible thinker or the inflexible thinker?
You're under oath.
Huh?
Okay.
You're under oath.
Dad's going to tell me the truth.
I'm the flexible person.
She says, I'll give it a try?
What's the rule of the house?
Huh?
You just have to try at least once, right?
Mm-hmm. It happened.
And so you just do it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a good thing. That's good. I thought you were going to tell me that I thought you were going to lie to me and say, oh, I'm flexible. And your dad was going to say, no, she's not. That's what I thought was going to happen.
Well, she wasn't until we made the rule.
Oh, very good. Okay, let's do this one. Let's say...
Of course.
Let's say that your teacher saw you when you get home from school, or your teacher saw you when you just got to school, and the teacher says, oh, Kira, you look a little blue today.
Huh?
The teacher said, oh, Kira, you look a little blue today. And you're so mad, because you don't look blue. Why would he say that? Mm-hmm. Which one of these is the situation?
I need to see. It's definitely not this one. Definitely not.
Definitely not that one.
Some. No, that's that. I'm picking from these two.
Oh, don't do eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Choose the one that's the best fit. I'll do it again. Kira, you look blue today. I don't look blue? Why would he say that? Okay, read that one so that you know what it says, okay?
I understand that people may say things that mean something different from what we thought they meant.
Yeah, so what we thought they meant?
Mm-hmm.
What we thought they meant?
Mm-hmm.
What we thought they
Kira?
meant?
Okay.
Thought they meant. Okay, so you know what it really means? If somebody says you look blue, it means you look a little sad.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody says you look a little blue, it doesn't mean that you really look blue. It means that you look a little sad. And if you didn't understand that, it's not something to get mad about, right?
Right.
So what if your dad did this? What if your dad says, you're getting ready to go someplace, and your dad says, Kira, shake a leg. You might think to yourself, why does Dad want me to shake my leg? What can you think to yourself?
What?
I think it's this one again. Say things that mean something different. Do you think he really wants you to shake your leg? Do you think it really means shake your leg?
No.
What do you think it could mean? You guys are getting ready to go someplace. You're kind of running late. Your dad says, Kira, shake a leg.
That means run.
Hustle, right? Go fast. Right? So you can be flexible and you can say, what? You can be flexible and you can think to yourself, wait a minute. That doesn't make sense. I bet he means something different. This is your last one. Right after I said something in class, some other kids laughed.
Wait, can I?
Yeah.
Right after I said something in class, some other kids laughed. I wasn't telling a joke, so I don't know why they are laughing. Oh.
So what do you think? Got it. Oh, I'm so proud of you. You're doing a really good job. Okay, so what would Glassman say?
Glassman, he would say, not happy about that.
Would he just say, not happy about that?
Well, he would just, that's what he's going to say.
Glassman freaks out.
Brain, and then you'll go freak out.
Well, you know, Glassman's not that calm. He's never that calm. He's kind of like... So I think Glassman would do this. Why are you laughing at me? Stop laughing at me. I'm going to tell the teacher.
Yeah, that's definitely Glassman.
That's definitely Glassman, isn't it? So, do you think that the kids were laughing at you?
No.
Maybe they're laughing at something else. Who knows? Just because they're laughing doesn't mean they're laughing at you.
Maybe they're laughing at something behind you.
Or maybe they're laughing at something that they just were talking about. Who knows what they're laughing about, right?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes people kind of freak out and they get a little upset about it, right? He did a really nice job with flexible thinking today. Okay, do you think that most of the time you're a flexible thinker, or can you think of sometimes when you've had kind of stuck thinking?
When
Think about it for a sec.
you know any times that
I bet Dad can think of sometimes.
Daddy, can you tell me something about when you weren't flexible?
Oh, I want to know when you're not flexible. It's more interesting because I want to think about those times. Because you know what? He's not actually the one who comes to see me.
I just
You are.
I need to understand what's going on,
I
okay?
think you do. You did a great job with this. Dad, tell us one time when you didn't understand. When you were not flexible.
This is probably going to be really hard.
You know what? I wasn't flexible last night. I was not flexible at all. So we're supposed to go to a graduation party tonight. And I planned that we were going to the graduation party. It's been on the calendar. I put it on our family calendar so everybody knows about it. And it's a friend of ours, and they came to our kids' graduation party. So I'm all ready to go to the party. And last night, Joe says, we're not going to that party tomorrow, are we? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, it's not really for us. It's, you know, they're not going to even know if we're there. We'll just sit at a table by ourselves, and it won't be very fun. I said, it's not really about it being fun for us. It's about their daughter's graduation. It's what you do. And he's like, I don't really want to go. And I was really mad at him because I had stuck thinking. But then you know what? I had tried to have flexible thinking during the night, and I thought to myself, you know what? Joe has had a really crazy week at work because it's his last week. He's a teacher, and it was his last week of school, and it was really stressful. And maybe he needs to have a break. And probably that family won't be upset if we don't go because we still have a gift for their daughter. So I'm trying to be flexible about it. But I wasn't flexible last night. I was upset. Yeah. So, can you think of a time when you weren't flexible, Dad?
Yes. This morning on the way up here, it was lots of people on the road, and we were going about 45, and I was really upset about that because I just thought people were really dumb and didn't know how to drive.
Does that happen sometimes?
But then we came up to an exit, and there was some car with their hazard lights on that finally got off the exit. I'm not looking at you. I'm just telling you the story. But you were there.
Yeah. You were in the car with them. And so maybe you noticed that this was happening. And then you realized that there was a reason for that.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, but I was mostly on my...
You were mostly on your tablet? So you missed it? Okay, so I want you to tell me now about a time when you were not flexible.
Let's see.
I can think of a couple.
When I was with my mom, I wanted to watch Boss Baby instead of Moana. Mom wanted me to watch Moana.
Okay, and so what was your reaction?
I said, I really want to watch Boss Baby, not Moana. I literally
Were you calm or were you kind of really getting upset?
was getting upset.
Okay, so that would be a time that you might think to yourself, flexible thinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was thinking about...
Mommy's house, so you probably don't know about the daddy.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about, like, when you were going to get a haircut, and you weren't having very flexible thinking that day.
Gosh.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was thinking about...
I forgot all about that day.
Yeah. I totally didn't forget about it. And then I remember, because your mom and dad told me that sometimes when it's time for a bath, I don't know if you still have an issue with it, but you used to have an issue with it, and you'd have kind of a cow about it. And that doesn't show me very flexible thinking. Because which one would be the thing for taking a bath? People say things that mean something different? No. See, people do something that you don't understand? No. Sometimes people need things that are different than what you want? That could be it. Do you think that could be one?
Yeah.
That could be one. Okay, so here's what I want you to think about. During this next week, I want you to look for times when you're having inflexible, stuck thinking. Okay? And I want you to try and think, what would flexible thinking look like here? All right? All right, and then I want you to try and do it. Okay, so this is, I don't know how you're going to explain this one to Jen, but maybe you can explain it.
The flexible thinking?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Look for...
And we'll have the video.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for the stand.
It's... I should have gotten that out right away. It didn't really dawn on me, and I'm like, wait, I have one of those over there. Look for instances of flexible thinking and stuck thinking. And I think what you kind of want to do is label, like when you see it in other people. Not just the stuck thinking, but also the flexible thinking.
Okay.
So that what we want to do is, a lot of times the reactions are kind of emotional reactions, you know, and we don't stop and think to ourselves. And that's one of the things that I want to see
Okay.
coming along. Label when you see it in other people. So when you see it in other people, that's really nice because it's the emotions are not there, and you can kind of like see it.
Ask Carla.
Can I go play?
You can go to the treasure box. Okay, and then for the TH, I really think she's only got a couple of words left. That what's the word that she kept saying today?
Thought.
Thought.
Shit, that's just. I think that's just stuck. in there.
Yeah.
So I'll try to remember.
So just try and catch it.
Yeah.
So TH
Yeah. Of course.
for thought and think. I noticed it on
Yeah.
think.
Think.
And Python, but I don't think Python comes up very often. So I would say those two would probably be good. Flexible thinking, so homework is... Okay, do you think we should get a new book?
Yep.
Okay. TH and thought.
I love this book.
Isn't it a good book?
Mm-hmm.
I got it, and I had it. I'm not joking. I probably had it sitting on a table for a year. I'm like, I wish I would not spend the money on that book. I hadn't even opened it. I was just like, it's not a good book for us. And then I read it, and I was like, Carla? You did it. Okay, let's find a good one, okay?
Okay. I'll be back.